Hello all, welcome back to my kitchen. Today's gonna be a bit of a shorter video, I think, and it's going to be a part 1 of 2. I desperately need to go through my freezers. I feel like it's that time of year, or at least it's a great time of year to do it. I mean, I don't even know what I have in my freezers anymore. Today I'm gonna go through the freezer attached to my inside refrigerator. I also have a chest freezer and an outside refrigerator freezer. It's an older fridge, so the freezer in it's pretty small. And I pretty much know what's out there. It's mostly meats, extra butters, things like that. But the inside refrigerator freezer and my chest freezer, I've sort of lost track of what all is in there, or at least down in the second half of them. Let's get right into this. My goal is for the next at least month is to eat solely from my freezers as far as meats, frozen vegetables, those random things that I forgot I shoved in there, leftovers. I know for a fact there's a couple chilies, there's broths, things like that. I just want to start fresh. I want to clean out, get rid of, and by get rid of I mean eat. I shouldn't have to throw really anything out unless it's gone bad or opened and spilled everywhere, something like that. But my goal is to eat through my freezers at least for the next month. So let's do it. Okay, I brought a little blanket for my knees because mold. Okay, so right off the bat, 2 chilies. A pasta tomato sauce, chopped smoked brisket, and another tomato sauce. So actually what I'm gonna do is grab a pen and paper real quick and write down everything that I'm finding, because I believe I'm going to do my challenge freezer by freezer. So I'll eat all the meat and leftovers out of this before I move on to the chest freezer, etc. To find this. It's a container of sausage gravy. I literally just saw the other day a recipe for breakfast pizza, and I was like, great, I just need to make the sausage gravy, and I could make it in batches and freeze it. Now I don't even need to do that. I already thought ahead on that, and we're gonna make a breakfast pizza. Chicken noodle soup, my homemade chicken noodle soup with that chicken broth that you see us using all the time, or making all the time rather. Always keep one of these in your freezer if you're feeling sick. You don't have to go through the whole process of homemade chicken noodle soup. And I swear this broth and this soup will heal you. Can you believe I'm done already? Obviously, that was a little sped up and cut up for you guys, but that really didn't take me any more than 10 minutes. So let me show you how I've reorganized it, what I've pulled out for the next couple days, and also my plans for things in there. I'm really excited. So I'll start by showing you how I reorganized everything. This actually I'm gonna pull back out. This is naan from an Indian restaurant, which we have a little curry in the fridge. So I'm gonna pull that out, warm up the curry for later or tomorrow. Over here, I've got a broth, a gravy, and an apple pie filling. This is also a delicious French onion soup already made. These yummy, healthy granola bars. This is where I just kind of throw all the freezer packs for my son's lunch. A life hack for you guys for tomato puree is if whatever's left in your can, you know how there's always too much left, whatever's left, all you do is put it into a little Ziploc bag, flatten it out with a knife, not to cut the plastic, but just like a butter knife. Make 4 little sections in your bag, lay it down flat, freeze it, and then they just break off. They're about a tablespoon or so. They just break off every time you just need a little bit. Life hack. This is where I got like my random one waffle. These I got free. Mirepoix mix. Probably saying that wrong, but I think it's just celery, carrots, and onion. So that's great for any, like, pretty much any base, any soup, anything like that. This is a tomato soup. Some more naan that I got from Aldi. Sorry, guys. Okay, is that better? This is another little life hack. When I had my garden in full bloom, I put some fresh herbs, I don't know if you can really see, into some olive oil and froze them. So when I cook and I want some fresh herbs, it's rosemary and oregano. I just pop one of these right in my skillet. There is our pasta and butter. There's actually some random cookies back there and some pumpkin puree. So I wrote this down so I'll know in the future some recipes that I can be using. I don't mind cookies, butter. These kind of things can just be here and exist here for as long as they need to. Back down to the abyss. Well, what was the abyss? Sorry for the digging, guys. But anyway, I know over here I have my soup and chili. I have a taco meat. We've been doing Taco Tuesday or Thursday, depending. We have our ice cream here, which is almost out, but we've been doing Sunday, which is a lot of fun. And then over here, I know I have my random fried foods. This is like coconut shrimp or just fried shrimp, mashed potatoes. Freeze your leftover mashed potatoes, guys. It's great. Open bag of tortellini. I have a couple wontons and the rest of those pierogies. We'll have to go back in here. I had frozen pepperoni for pizzas, pizza logs. Those random bags that you have that are open that just get lost in the abyss, which is going to definitely be prevalent in my big chest freezer. I only have one loaf of bread in here, so I know that. A couple bags of berries for smoothies. Now this little section is strictly veggies. Lima beans, green beans, and Brussels sprouts at the bottom. Peas, and then, yes, hello. These are the cherry tomatoes from my garden this past year that I froze. Every time I do sauce or a marinara, or I put them on my pasta the other day, I just take them out and throw some in. Couple steaks. This is like my little meat section. There are 2 pork chops in there, some sausage patties, which I love just having them frozen in 2s or 3s, and they work great to take out and grind into any sort of meal, or if you're feeling a sausage sandwich, however which way. And then this is like some Asian veggie stir fry kind of mixes, and that's it. Now I've written it out. It's yelling at me. I've written it down and I know it's in there. I can plan my meals around them. So these I'm gonna let defrost a little bit. They did at one point and are now one giant pierogi. So need to let those defrost. Oh, you guys, check out, I don't know if it's gonna show up right on camera. Check out this gift I bought for my kids for Christmas and then kept it in the kitchen. Oh, there we go. There's a good color because I'm obsessed with it. It's just water and these little plastic jellyfish. I think they're stuck to the bottom right now, but usually they're swimming all over. It's the cutest thing. Anyway, the sausage gravy, we're gonna do breakfast pizzas. Sorry, I will get better at this. I'm doing this on my iPhone, so it's not quite as easy as a regular camera. The sausage and pepper dip will be for game day tomorrow. These are the mystery, I wanna say they're gravies, which actually I know this is some sort of butter, like could be thyme in there. But anyways, these gravies are what I think are gravies. I'm going to probably dump over my pot roast that I make, which is right here. This will be for game day tomorrow. I have carrots and potatoes and cabbage that I need to use. So that's perfect. They'll go right in the roast. Some gravy for on top. I made 2 apple pie fillings that I shoved in my freezer this past November instead of canning them because I thought I was gonna end up making more pies than I did. It's only half of a quart jar, so it's really not that much in there. I was making little individual pies, so that's probably why. But I figure the kids can eat this for Sunday. They can have it on their ice cream next to it. I don't even care if they just eat it as if they're eating applesauce. It's basically the same ingredients. I think they'll really like that as a sweet treat. What's left? An empty bag, yay me. Oh, and a pumpkin loaf left over. My neighbor across the street makes these from scratch every year. They are so good. I figure it's a good week for a sweet treat. So this is everything that I've pulled out of my freezer and I'm already able to make recipes out of, and I'm excited. It's one step closer to completing my eating through my freezer challenge. Thank you guys so much for checking out my channel today, whether you're new or have been watching my videos for the past week or two. I'm new back to YouTube and I'm really enjoying it. My content is gonna be a lot of this kind of stuff. I am a stay-at-home mom of 2 and homemaker working towards homesteading. So I'm gonna have a lot of garden themed things coming. I do grocery hauls, so you see what I spend. So we're a family of 4. A lot of these videos that I watch and enjoy so much, they're families of 8 plus, 7 plus. We're a family of 4, so I'm trying to show how you can do it on a smaller scale. I show you lots of little life hacks along the way, and I'm not perfect. I'm still learning every single day, and I invite you guys to come watch me as I make new recipes that I've never made before, that I fail at, but I think that's part of it. That's part of learning to cook. I know a lot of people who are afraid to even cook because they're gonna mess up, and I say go for it. Do your best to make that recipe, and if you fail, it's okay. So thank you guys so much. Stay tuned for, what do I have coming? I have a couple more recipes coming, and I will work on my big chest freezer. Oof, I need prayers and coffee for that one. And that video will be coming soon. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me and subscribing if you have, and we'll see you guys. I'm wishing you happiness, love, and good health.